Hey again, everybody. Sorry I made it sounded like I was gonna put this out a little bit sooner, but I've been gaming on other stuff like crazy, so I've been been kind of distracted. Mostly with Terraria, which if you're not aware, they finally released a 1.3 update, and it's absolutely insane. But enough about that. This is actually, I believe, kind of the sequel to Castlevania The Adventure, which, as you recall, I was not too fond of. This one I don't know much about. I think you play... I think you might play as Christopher Belmont again. I'm not sure. But there's a little bit of a level select thing, kind of akin to Mega Man, so we can actually maybe try out a couple levels if one doesn't go well. Alright, so far from what I've seen from this one, it pretty much controls just like Castlevania The Adventure. Although, from the little bit of volume testing I did notice that jumping, I don't know what it is about the jumping, it just feels a little better. You still have to commit to every jump, there's no moving in midair, which it's kind of a realism thing, so not an issue. Oh wait, I think we gotta go up. But I'm hoping there's not so much of an emphasis on bullshit platforming deaths. You can upgrade your whip like in the other games, and I kind of like that in this one you get this sort of fireball whip dealio, even though you may say that it's almost a little out of place and unfair for, we'll get that, for a Castlevania game. Music again sounds great. What I like about this song is it doesn't sound like it's just rehashed from some other Castlevania stage. Graphics also seem to be a little bit improved. Like, I kind of dig the fire effect on that knight. I think that's just points. I can live without that. So far, not too bad. There's not a whole lot to say about it, at least just yet. Again, a lot of these Castlevania games kind of almost bleed together a little bit. No, I'm gonna just try to drop down there. Ooh, yeah, actually we do want the axe. Axe is probably my favorite, one of my favorite sub-weapons in these older games. Just because it's so much harder to get around. In the later games I like the cross and stuff like that, but axe helps more in these earlier games. Yeah, so far the platforming's not bullshit ridiculous. So it's already, I'm already liking it a lot more than Castlevania The Adventure. Except that one, I got distracted because I was talking. I probably said this before, but any video game is a lot harder if you're trying to talk while you're doing it and make meaningful content. But again, I don't want to just be quiet, so I'm doing my best. Plus, it's about 9 o'clock in the morning, and I got up at about 2 in the morning, and it's been a weird night. Not a bad night, just a weird night. But so far, vacation's going pretty much how I would have how I expected and how I wanted it to go. Just chilling, catching up on some games for the first couple days. Yeah, I want to actually get that jump correct this time. I will say I'm actually, and I don't want to detract from this video, but I'm actually far more excited about stuff that I might be recording down the road, even if just for the other Castlevania games. So I'll go ahead and make a quick apology that if you're not digging these older, much simpler games, sorry, I'm kind of, when it comes to stuff like this, I'm sort of a completionist. I don't want to just skip these games. It really wouldn't be fair to the people that put their time into making them. Ow. Actually, the first time I, did this little part, I didn't realize you could jet down the ropes, and I got really irritated because there's no way to do this part if you don't jet down the rope. Probably in the manual though, so I'm not going to actually blame the game. I'm going to blame myself for not knowing game mechanics. Okay, that one was my fault too. Oh. In fact, I may be recording some more Terraria soon. I've seen now some of the items and... Whoa, jump! And the enemies and bits and pieces of the new bosses, and... yeah, it's pretty incredible. It was definitely worth the wait. They've revamped hard mode so much. Although expert mode, as you've seen, is a pain in the ass. And I've played a little bit more on that character to try and get him some better stuff, so it's not so painful to watch next time. It's still really hard. Once you get underground, things are tough. I don't trust this room. Huh, maybe it's fine. I don't know if I should go up or down. We'll go up. Just take care of that before it becomes a problem. Yeah, it's gonna be kind of hard to top the last Castlevania episode with this one, I think. But there's something that could be said for the Castlevanias that are straightforward like this and just kind of uncomplicated. Oh, I didn't want that. So this might be one of those just put on in the background while you're doing something else videos. Because I don't think a whole lot's gonna happen with it. Oh, fuck it. Oh, jeez. I really don't want to die because I'll have to re-get my flame whip. Well, I mean, there's other reasons I don't want to die, clearly, but... I don't know if I would this would necessarily be the kind of thing something... Let me restart. I need to obviously get some sleep. I don't know if it would be the kind of thing I would actually complain about, but... Uh-oh, and I have, like, no life. But it does seem like the, how should I put it? The Flame Whip almost kind of takes you out of some of the challenge of the game. I mean, you already have a pretty good range weapon, but having the Flame Whip... Again, I'm not complaining about it, but I could see how difficulty whores would, that it might make certain parts of the game way easier than they should be. This is definitely not good. Am I fighting a cloud? Oh, okay. Okay. Probably won't get him this time because I gotta figure out how his attacks work. And I don't know... Okay, that's a little cheap. That he can just sort of spawn and hurt you. And I'm not gonna... Well, I'm not gonna have my Flame Whip, I don't think, for this one, so... We'll see what happens. Yeah, it seemed like I was throwing fireballs at him and it wasn't doing anything. At least we got the longer range whip. I wonder, what is that drop? Maybe if I duck. Oh, you can hit him. I just wasn't watching his health bar. Alright. They're just very picky and choosy on when you can hit him. Okay, he's gonna hit me anyway. Okay, and then we just... This isn't too bad, actually. Just kind of had to figure out how it works. I don't like that crystal, as soon as it spawns, can damage you. I feel like there should be at least a little bit of time where it can't, but no big deal. Let's get out of here. If he doesn't have 2 phases, this is actually... Alright, that wasn't bad at all. Definitely a big change from some of the earlier Castlevania games that like to really beat the shit out of you. I'll go ahead and give another level a try. I'm trying to think of what I should say. I feel like I can already kind of say how I feel about this game, and it's not fair to the game itself, but it's not doing enough different to really hold my interest after all of the similar Castlevania games I've played. I would still rather play Dracula's Curse or Simon's Quest. It's definitely better than Castlevania The Adventure, and I can speak about its various merits. The graphics are improved. The difficulty seems alright. There's a few little cheap things that happen here and there, but I wouldn't complain about the difficulty. It's fine. Maybe even a little easy for a Castlevania game. I hate to say it, but it's not doing a lot for me. And it's not the graphics, just the gameplay. I mean, how many games like this have I played so far? So again, that's not to say that it's bad. It's not. It's just, ooh. Oh well, forget it. It's just, I've played so many games like this, and I'm sure you guys are wanting me to get to the more recent games as well. But I'll give it a fair try. I guess I should be happy that this one hasn't really irritated me, at least not yet. It's just kind of forgettable. But I have a feeling it's probably going to be the best Castlevania on Game Boy. There is one more, I believe, and I think it's another Kid Dracula game. So it could actually be a little ridiculous and fun, but I think it's an American game, so we're not going to be fighting Nazi ghosts. I am kind of curious why there's so much more of an emphasis on, like, ropes now instead of stairs like in the other Castlevania games. It just seems kind of like a funny little thing they did. Alright. Can I make this jump? Actually, I see what they did there. I don't actually have to make that jump. Oh, okay. This is pretty cool, actually. It was annoying to fight him, but I kind of liked that that was different. You know, he seemed awfully agile for an undead. Oh! Skeleton. This Flame Whip is... oh, jeez. Kind of getting beat up now. Flame Whip is a little... I wanted that! Okay, I'm getting slightly annoyed now, but... not a huge deal. The roll mechanics are alright. Kind of different for this type of game. Thought you seemed bigger. Whoops. I do like that you can attack on the ropes, though. I didn't think they were going to let you do that. I just have to lure you down. Ugh. Yeah, okay. Irritating, but pretty much what I would expect from Castlevania. Oh shit, I didn't even fucking see those. I want to get as far as I can before I die so I can continue in a good spot. This will be the last video. Sorry this one's a little boring. But it feels like this was a game I should have played much earlier in the series. Oh, that looks great. Oh, fuck. Keep jumping. They blow up. I didn't okay. That's what destroys the... Okay, I'm not going to be able to make that jump. I probably should have recorded when I was a little more awake, or... I don't think it's actually that I'm tired as much as I'm just kind of out of it. Because I was playing Terraria for the last probably 4 hours. So it's hard getting you, like, basically getting the blood flowing again. Because Terraria is a lot of mining. Alright, this... Oh, not a boss yet. Yeah, this would have been way... Oh, that's kind of cool. This would have been way different if there wouldn't have been a flame whip in the game. So I am pretty thankful for it, even if it just... Alright, go ahead. I see, I see, I see. I might have fucked this one up. In fact, I think I did. Yep. Now I know what to do there, though. Didn't expect the little puzzle. Kind of refreshing, actually. Now let's see if I can make this jump with ooh hoo hoo. Alright. Now we know better. If I can make it. If it works, it works. God damn it. Okay, kinda bored with this puzzle. And I lost my whip stuff. Come on down. God? Okay, maybe if I go back I can redo it. Yep, they'll respawn. Alright, no harm done. Kind of a cool concept. The execution is just annoying. Ah, we should be good. Hopefully this level's almost over. Yep, should be. Okay. That's good. I wonder how many lives I have. Oh, that looks great. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with this. Probably hit him in. Yep. You know, really, for how difficult the rest of the game is here and there with the jumping, the bosses, really, once you figure them out, aren't that bad. Alright, I think I'm going to call this one here. Sorry that it's kind of subpar, but the game just isn't giving me much to work with. I guess the last thing I can say is, like, it's not a bad game, it's just, it doesn't do enough different. I guess if you wanted to play a Castlevania game on the go, though, it's not a bad choice. If you're a game archiver, go ahead and pick it up. But if you just want to play interesting kind of Castlevania games, I don't know. I would probably give this one a pass. I really, I feel like I would just give it kind of a 5 out of 10. It does some stuff pretty good, like the music as usual. The gameplay feels fine, it's not all that interesting. But it's not bad. At least I didn't get pissed off, or maybe that's what you guys wanted. So, I don't know if I'm going to record anymore, maybe... Actually, I think I'm going to take a shower, it's too fucking hot. But until next time, the Striker signing out. Hope to bring you something a little bit more interesting next time. I think the next one is Castlevania 4, so... I really don't know what to expect, but it'll be the first time to my knowledge that Castlevania jumped onto the Super Nintendo, so... I hope to see you guys there. Have a good one, y'all.